This is iFilm. I'm Kara Harshbarger, and we're talking with Angelina Jolie. You play Olympias, Alexander's mother. Were you responsible for his destiny?
I thought you were going to say his death. Let's get really defensive. I think in some way, I think each individual is, you're responsible for your own and who you listen to, who you let influence you. But I think she certainly was very influential in pushing him to be as strong as he could be. But it's an interesting question, because I think people could also say she was the thing that she was the one thing he was scared of and made him weak. So she did both.
Well, and you're a mother, so how far does a mother go? And do you think she was strictly motivated by love for her son and understanding who he could be?
I think that, but also I think they lived in a time when, if you didn't have position and power, you were in danger of being killed, and certainly if you were the firstborn and then the next child was going to take the throne, and it was very much about survival. So she couldn't allow him to just be whatever you want to be, darling, and be happy. It was no, you better be this, and that's all you can, and be it well. So.
Some people called her crazy, and some people said she was a sorceress.
Yes.
What do you think?
I think she was a bit of a sorceress. I think she was a mom. I think she was a woman who was ripped out of her home and married to somebody who was abusive, and I think very protective of her child. And I think so with that she found the gods. And in the gods, she found a certain strength and protect herself from all that violated her.
And you obviously don't have any trouble with snakes.
I don't, no. I wasn't as comfortable with them as I was, the beginning of the film. I was a bit, I was okay with them, but by the end we were one.
Right. When Alexander left home and started his conquests, he never sent for her.
No, he didn't. And I was yelling at him through the entire film. I still, argue with Colin about that. And he agrees he should have.
Why do you think he, despite her requests?
I think probably wanting to just have a distance from her because she was so powerful in his life. I think just that she would overwhelm him, that she would take over, that she was just too influential, too strong. I think she also wanted to get out for her own safety. And she was stoned to death a few years after he died.
Right.
So...
And you played, Colin Farrell's mother. You're very close together in age. Mm-hmm. Was that, do you just embody the character as his mother, and it's not an issue, or?
Yeah, it really wasn't. Certainly the first discussion about it, there was that, we all joked about it, and then I kind of, in the midst of laughing, said, so I shouldn't do it. And he said, no, all joking aside, he felt that I could, and that I should, and it would be fine. And so with that kind of confidence they had the confidence, and I found it. When we got on set, there wasn't a question.
Right. Working with Oliver Stone, so many of the actors have said, he is Alexander in the way that he takes no prisoners and he works at any cost for excellence.
That's really funny. I think he's more Dionysus, the god of chaos, but he is, he's one of those really powerful men, and a great thinker and a strong individual. So
I guess you have to be to make such an epic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you.